Hi Taurus, this is KACEE with your Love Matters reading for July. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to all the new viewers. SHAE and I are so happy to have you here with us. She will have a different video that's going to pop up at the end of this one, so please check for that. This reading will encompass your different relationships that you encounter on the daily, so it may resonate with a romantic, maybe a work situation, a family drama, maybe a relationship with yourself and self-care, or maybe relationship with spirit and something spiritual is going to be working through you for the month. As this is a general reading, my hopes is that you get something from the messages and you apply it to however it may fit for your personal circumstances. So the first two cards we're going to draw will be for the energy. Now, you're going to be on the left-hand side and the alternate energy is going to be on the right. However, if you guys resonate with a different side, that's your message. Go with it. You know, take the messages how they come, like I said, and apply it to your situation. So Taurus, your coming up is all tied up. You feel like there's no way out. You're very stuck right now, whether this is a job or a relationship with someone that's very close to you that you can't get away from them and you guys are at odds and you're bickering right now. It can be a family situation where you could be breaking up with someone and, you know, there's a divorce pending and you feel like you can't move and you can't breathe. You know, that kind of stagnant energy that you feel very enclosed and there's no way out. There's no which way to turn. However, there's an alternate energy that's working through the month, and that's the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Now, Gabriel represents God's strength, and it's also the fifth chakra in this deck, and this is talking about our throat chakras. This is where we're very communicative. This is where we are expressing ourselves, we are listening to our higher power, and we're speaking our inner truth and our higher truth. And we're very articulate in the words that we're using. Now, again, if you feel like you're more communicative and someone else is feeling all tied up and they're very blocked and they're very sheltered right now, you know, take that message and flip-flop it. However, with all tied up, I feel like, you know, one person is not speaking about what's going on. They're keeping it all to themselves. They feel very stuck and they feel very trapped. Where the other person is either very communicative, maybe being overly communicative, or trying to draw what is going on out of this person, or this person, you know, all tied up is just like, I don't want to deal with anyone else right now. I just can't take one more minute, and they're shutting down. So I'm going to pull a major arcana for you guys. You know, you could be in a situation where someone is very, like they just reached that new level of enlightenment and they're talking all about it. They're talking about a new creation that they have. They're being very articulate on what they're doing, and you're pulling away a bit for some reason. So we're going to pull some majors and see how that clarifies these first cards. Ooh, you guys are coming in with the Tower energy. And they're coming in with the Chariot, which makes total sense. You know, this makes total sense. When someone is going through something very, very intense in their lives, whether it's a loss of a person, a loss of a job, loss of identity, loss of finances, whatever is making you feel all tied up, something has come apart and you're starting to rebuild it at the beginning, but you're not really sure how to do this. You know, you feel like you're stuck every which way you're turning. There's a roadblock and you're just like, what is going on? I need to get out of this. I need help. There may be someone coming in for the month of July that is going to help you out of this energy, that's going to show you which path to take. Where this is two males on this side, it could be a male energy, or it could be just of a male energy that they're very strong, they're very vocal, they're moving forward, they want to take you with. This could be someone in certain relationships that someone is moving away from you, and that is what's causing the Tower energy that is breaking down the foundation that you thought you had, and you feel very stuck. And as they move forward, you're not sure where you're supposed to go from here. So with that, I'm going to pull some advice and or challenges from this deck. I love the imagery on this deck here. All right, Taurus, what is going on with your energy right here? All right, third eye chakra, Prosperity begins. And hope. Wow, very interesting. You know, your energy in this particular relationship, you know, you feel that you're done for. Everything has fallen apart. You don't know which way to go. But all of a sudden, something clicks. You meet someone, you think of something, you listen to your higher power, which is represented with the third eye chakra, and it opens up a different way to get around the situation. You're able to manifest and like bring in your resources so that you can start new and fresh. You do have that hope in that sun card. That's success as well. So keep that in mind. Hope is also represented in with spirituality. So if you want to be prosperous on your new beginning, you have to dig deep in your spirituality and be able to let that shine and to really embrace the messages from spirit to help you along your path. Whatever this is that's making you feel all tied up, you can release that all by yourself. You don't need anybody else to help you with this. You need you. You need to rely on you and your gifts in order for you to bring yourself out of this energy, which is really low-lying energy. A lot of stuff has happened. You know, you're going through a lot of crap right now, but you can make a new beginning from this. You can rebuild from this, and this will be better than you ever thought it would be. So I'm going to go back to some of you are in a relationship that just ended and someone is moving away, and it really threw you for a loop. But know that this was a good thing that they walked away. This is going to release you for better things to come. Now, for those of you that are looking for someone to help you, they're going to understand your emotional loss because they've been there. So here I'm thinking that there is a teacher or a friend or someone you can rely on that's been through this same situation, and they're going to help you get back on your feet. And not so much in a financial way, but they're kind of going to lift you up, brush you off, tell you the things that you need to hear. Not that you want to hear, but that you need to hear, that you're worth it, you can do this, you're smart, you're amazing. Go out there and show everyone how amazing you really are. Don't let this break you, because this is not something that should break you. You know, you woke up this morning, so you still have a gift, you still have a purpose. So keep that in mind when you're going through all this energy. And the reason why I'm feeling that it's really, really intense and smothering is because I've been through that energy before. And I know how overwhelming it can be and not know which way to go. But if it wasn't for my friends and from people around me that supported me, that understood my emotional loss because they have gone through something similar or exactly the same, you know, in some cases, they were able to share their experiences with me, so I was able to rise above it, and I was able to get through that. And that's why I'm giving you guys the hope. If you're feeling that energy, know that you can make a new start for yourself, no matter how old you are, where you are, you know, you can always rebuild. Yes, again, another authority figure. This is a very intense energy that is going to help you if you need it. Now, the work, like I said, comes from within, but you'll be getting guidance from look, I'm going to pull one more card. Okay, it's a female because I was like crazy because you had the 4 men right there. So the new beginnings is a female. That is the Fool card, though. And that is where they're taking a leap of faith with you. And they're showing you that you need to take a leap of faith for you. Okay, so they're going to give you your confidence and let you know that it's okay to feel what you're feeling. It's okay to go through what you're going through. But look at where your beginnings are going to take you. Look at where all the beautiful successes are just right at your fingertips once you get past this negative, nasty energy. Cards are falling, guys. Hold on one sec. I didn't even get to shuffle them, and the 3 of coins comes up, and this is telling me that there's going to be a lot of teamwork, collaboration. It's going to be hard work, but you won't be doing it by yourself. You'll be doing it for yourself. You'll be digging deep into your psyche to release this energy by yourself. But you physically are surrounded by a lot of love, a lot of hope, a lot of joy, and a lot of wisdom. So listen when they speak. You might not have to agree with them right off the bat, but I feel that you will see yourself through their eyes. and that you will see how amazing you really are. Because right now you just feel like you've been kicked in the stomach and you're not seeing a whole lot of wonderful things. You're just all in that energy. And sometimes it takes, I'm shuffling, guys, and here's a star card, all about wishes, hopes, and dreams. That's all about spirituality, all about hope. Wanted to show that to you. I'm just getting this, like I said, it's a general message. It's not going to apply to everyone, but I feel that there's some of you guys out there that are going through something really, really hard, and you're going to find that your community, your tribe, people around you are going to help you get through this. You know, and it's going to be a beautiful ending when you do release this energy. Here we go. Page of Wands in the upright. Very curious, very energetic, you know, wants to get things moving, wants to get those seeds planted, because we want to get to that end game of having that abundance, you know, because when you're planting the seed, you wait for the tree, you nourish it, you love it, you give it sun and water, whatever it needs, so that it will bear fruit. And that's what you're doing with yourself. You're putting yourself back together again. You're putting everything back in order so that you can be harvesting this sooner rather than later. Wow, now you have the Emperor here, which basically authority over there is basically the same card in a different deck. The Emperor as well, which is the authoritative figure, someone who's so much in control, someone that is really balanced in really governing his life and the people around him and his world and his fields and everything else, because he's in charge of everything. It's like you get your power back, guys. A very strong power at that. Yeah, see here we have the wheel in reverse over here. That's starting new. Exactly right here, new beginnings. Being at the end of that that wheel, when we have to start all over again and move forward and work really hard to get to the top so that we can enjoy all the benefits from being at the top of the wheel. You know, this is also karma. So what goes around comes around. So if something had happened with another person, they did walk away, I feel that karma will take care of them. You don't need to. Okay, their energy will catch up with them and they will have to face their own truths. I do believe that in some cases, you know, they're walking away for what they think is a new beginning, and it's just basically chasing the old story over and over and over again. There is no new beginning. They're telling you there's not a new beginning. That's why they're leaving. That's why they're walking out. But it is worth you to let them go at this time, because they need to do what they need to do and you need to do what you need to do. You're going to find that you're going to have a lot more people around you to help work you through this. Now, if this is a relationship reading in regards to where you are coming out of this and you met Mr. or Miss Wonderful, and they understand everything that you've been going through, but they're ready to move on with you, even though you may be coming out of a hot mess, you know, keep that in mind, because that's a beautiful soul right there as well. You know, so there's a lot of different aspects that I could read this reading for you guys at this time. Sometimes it's like really cut and dry, this is what it is, and other times I get different impressions. So there could be some different dynamics for you guys. Here we have the Four of Wands in reverse, and that's imbalance somewhere. Breakdown in communication. It could be a transition as well. So for where going back to the one that someone is walking away from the relationship, it's like you just they cut off all communication with you. And that's what's forcing you to go within to find out why. And you really need to listen to your intuition. You know what's happening. Usually you see the red flags, even if you kind of like push them aside. But as the red flags build and as you have time and no contact with this particular energy, you'll be able to see things a lot more clearly. You'll be able to snap out of this funk right here, so you'll be able to move on and embrace the new successes that you'll be creating for yourself. I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards. It's like if you happen to be a female, which is represented with all tied up, and you have like a lot of brothers or something, this person who walked away from you, they're going to be in a lot of trouble in that aspect. It's like you have a lot of these, I don't know if they're like really your brothers or if they're your cousins, or, you know, they're just like really good friends. It's like you have a protection around you for you to be able to step forward on that new beginning. You know, I'm getting you on both sides here, that you are so well protected on the physical with the friendships and the people around you, maybe they're work friends, whatever it is. I feel like when you're having a down day, you have a lot of people that are bringing you up and protecting you. So if there's any negative energy that comes to you, you know, at your workplace or at home, you have backup. Forbidden. Oh, wow. Interesting. Because this situation was probably not supposed to work. It was supposed to probably be a lesson for both you and the other energy. Each one of you are going to be taking something away from this relationship, from this breakup, from this situation. You know, forbidden, that's like a real cryptic card for me, you know. It's like they brought you guys together to learn something, but now it's over, you've learned it, or this is what you're learning right now, how to be so strong, and letting someone walk away, because that's huge. You know, it's a forbidden love is what I'm getting. It wasn't supposed to work. Risk. You know, you took a risk on this and it didn't work out. You may be taking a risk, for those of you may be taking a risk with this new person that comes in to kind of saves the day, so to speak. You know, they're all that you've been looking for. Even though you're coming out of this energy, you see the success and the hope with this new person, because they're completely different from the person that you were leaving in the first place that made you feel this way. And you also need to take the risk for yourself. You know, you need to jump in with both feet for your new beginning, which is represented like 3 times over here. So keep in mind that wherever you're going through right now, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's going to pay off. There's going to be some relief, some releasing. You know, you're going to feel free again, which is represented with that particular list card. You know, she's on the edge of that cliff and she's just, you know, teetering, but she's confident in herself. It's like the Fool card, you know. She's very confident that she's got this. Now, you just have to remember that you can rely on you. You're a lot stronger than you think you are when this comes down. I don't think you stay in this energy for a long time. In July, I think it's something that you figure out kind of fast, but it does paralyze you there for a little bit, and you're not sure which way to go. Okay, so, oh my gosh, Taurus, forgiveness heals. It says, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want, peace and health. Spirit's telling you how to get out of that energy right there. You have to forgive them. You have to forgive yourself. You know, don't beat yourself up over things that you might have said in the heat of the moment. Forgive them for walking away. Realize that they have a different path. Love and light. Pray for them that they're happy, you know, because, you know, everyone raising each other's vibration, even if you do it without them knowing, and you're praying for people that have crossed your path, it all helps in the end. And it also releases you, because you don't want to bring their energy when you're having all this success. It's actually going to block it if you keep that energy and you keep thinking about what had happened in that person. Let them go. Let them live their lives. You live your life, and you live the best life you can live, because that's why you're here. You're not here to be dragging around their drama because they left you feeling in negative energy. You're allowed to release that and let it go and forgive them so that you can move forward. And the other angel message is consult a nutritionist. And it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, I turn my eating over to you, and I ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. Well, I feel like they're trying to find some balance as well. And the person that comes into your life, or this could be you, of course, because you're crisscrossing all over this, and I apologize for that, but you're going to find that balance. And you're going to take care of your inner needs. You're going to do the self-care. This person that's coming in to help you and speak their truth and kind of guide you, because they've been there, done this, they're going to be able to help you balance that out as well. Because, You're gonna need the rest, and you're gonna need to be nourished in body, mind, and spirit in order for you to accept all these new blessings that are coming in, and how super strong that you're going to be as well. So take that self-care. It's not being selfish, it's self-care, and it's very much needed, because you can't take care of other people if you're not up on your optimal energies, eating right, sleeping, and all that good stuff, and you're just feeling dragged down. That's only going to compound the problem. So take care of you. Let other people take care of you as well. Taurus, this is an amazing reading. I feel really heartbroken about the energy, if this is your energy that you're resonating with. But please know that as you go through the month of July, you will find a new way to get past this, get over it, however you want to phrase it, and so that you can be that new beginning energy again and be very successful. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. I would love to know where you guys are at right now, so please leave me a comment, because I super love that. I would also love for you to come back, so please like and subscribe. Take care.